Hey guys, it's Rich here with another Halo 3 action figure review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Sage Hayabusa from Series 6. Now this figure was exclusive to Amazon.com and apparently some other international retailers, at least that's what Spawn.com said. If you look at the box for the Sage Hayabusa, like what I found online, because I got this used, but the one that I found online, all it had was an exclusive sticker. It wasn't to an actual business like when it's exclusive to Target, it has a Target sticker, or Toys R Us, it has, you know, their own special sticker and decal, so you know, okay, this is from Toys R Us and it's an exclusive. Now, this figure comes with only two things, well, not counting the Spartan. It comes with the fuel rod cannon, which we'll get to in a moment, and then it also comes with a medal, because Series 6 was the metal edition. Now, I did not get the medal that came with this figure. It was actually a triple kill medal, but I have here, in case you haven't seen a medal, I have here a killing spree medal. Now the medals are like if you were playing Halo 3 online, or you were doing a local area network party, a LAN party, or you're just playing with some friends on the same Xbox, and you get a special kill or kills, you would get a medal that would pop up. And for this figure it would be triple kill, which would be like 3 different stars, but this is the killing spree medal. I'm just using this to show you what it's like. The medals are pretty much pointless because they don't have a stand, they can't stand on their own, and they're not stickers, it's nothing, it's just a piece of plastic. I mean, they ended up making them look nice, but other than that, I mean, there's no real point to it. You can't do anything with it, which is kind of disappointing. But anyway, with this figure, it comes with the fuel rod cannon as its one and only weapon. Now, I'm not a big fan of the fuel rod cannon for Spartans because they have a problem holding it. Now, as you saw, I was holding the fuel rod cannon in his left hand because it's much easier to get in and out of his left hand than it is with the right, because the right is a trigger hand. Now, personally, I would think that if they were going to give him the fuel rod cannon, they would open the hand up a bit more, but they don't. And I didn't want to risk putting the fuel rod cannon into his right arm because I know that with my Brute War Chieftain, I actually broke the fuel rod cannon trying to get it into his hand. So I know all too well about how delicate this whole trigger area is and the handle for the fuel rod cannon, so I don't want to try to break it. With the figure, he is Hayabusa armor, so that's really cool, and there hasn't really been too many Sage colored figures yet, so this is actually kind of cool to get another one, because they're kind of rare in that there's not that many Sage colored guys out there right now. And Sage is the closest color that you could get to matching Master Chief, like when you're playing online. This is the closest they had. They didn't actually have the olive color that Master Chief usually uses. But overall, this is still a really good figure. I really do like it in that, they did a good job with the detailing as always. McFarlane's always been good for detailing and everything. But the overall quality of this figure was not that great. In fact, I had to totally take apart the whole ankle and then fix it because the plastic was just bad. It was extra plastic. It couldn't close and fix all the way, or be complete. It was not all the way put together, so I had to do it myself. But it's overall not a big problem. I took care of it. But for the normal, average customer, they wouldn't be able to do what I did. I mean, I spent probably about a half hour taking care of it, popping it out and cleaning it and, shaving off extra plastic and everything. The normal customer wouldn't be able to do that because they wouldn't know how, or they wouldn't have the tools to, or, I didn't even want to have to do it. I wanted it to be fixed, when you get it, but McFarlane with Series 6 had some serious quality control problems, and that was some of the problems, like the knees or the feet weren't put together all the way, or the elbows, or not so much the paint jobs. The paint jobs were still pretty much up to par with like Series 5 and stuff, but it just could have been better. But this figure is still really cool. If you like Hayabusa, I'd recommend you still go get it because it's Hayabusa. I mean, that was, back when Halo 3 first came out, Hayabusa was the armor to get, especially if you could end up getting the katana. Because at the time, there was only 1,000 gamer points that were able to be gotten through Halo 3, so it was the only way to get the katana. Now, with the map packs out and stuff, there's other ways to get the katana, or, you don't have to do it exactly the way that everybody used to have to do it. So, getting all the Hayabusa armor used to be a sign of, I've completed the game, yeah, I've beaten the hard stuff, so it was kind of cool to have a little bit of something special that not everyone was obviously going to get. Now, with the fuel rod cannon, I really do like this weapon. It's pretty rare. Not a lot of weapons figures come with this, so it's still pretty rare. They did a good job detailing and painting it, as always. McFarlane's usually pretty good about that. I don't like the handle, though, because the handle is kind of brittle. It will break. Right now, I mean, it's good. It's in there. It's actually glued to the actual weapon and then the base right here. So it's, got two different places for support, but I don't know, it just kind of broke a little easy on my my Brute Chieftain, War Chieftain. But it's a pretty cool figure. He can hold his weapon, which if you watch any of my videos, you know it's a big deal if the figures can't hold their darn weapons. And I really get upset with that, because you buy a figure, and for me, I got a lot of extra weapons. It's not a big deal if I get a figure that can't hold a weapon. But for you guys, you know, a lot of you out there only have like 5 figures at the most, and it's not right to get a figure that can't hold his weapon. You know, I just view that as completely stupid on McFarlane's part. But overall, I would give this figure a good rating. He is pretty cool. So yeah, if you see him kind of cheap, he's an exclusive, so if you can get one, you know, kind of on sale or something, pick it up. Why not? It'd be kind of cool. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching as always, and if you have any questions or comments, you know how to get in contact with me. Alright guys, I will see you later.